Hi guys, how are you today? Happy Mother's Day to you, to all the wonderful, beautiful mother out there. We're just going to give you thanks for the wonderful job that you had done. Guys, we know every day is Mother's Day, but they put one day aside to celebrate us for the job that we have done. And I'm just here to big up all the beautiful, wonderful, lovely, proud mothers out there around the world and say Happy Mother's Day to you all. We have to celebrate this day. It is a day, it is a milestone, it is a job well done for us. And guys, as I look back on my life, and I see that before I become a mother, I have a mother. And before I have a mother, I have a grandmother. And the train go on. And guys, I did have a wonderful, beautiful grandmother. Unfortunately, I wouldn't say unfortunately, her time on this planet or her work on this planet was over. So she had to go back to be with the Lord. Same thing with my mother. But when I look back on my life, guys, I realize that I came into this world, I was conceived in love. Yes, in love, joy, and happiness. Because my both parents, they were in love. And they come together and they made me. Yes. I was the firstborn for my father and the second for my mother. So wow, a guy getting a child, well happy and everything like that. So when I look back again, guys, I realized when I was born, I didn't born around stranger. I didn't came into this world into a public setting or anything like that, guys. I came into this world my world was surrounded with my loved one. Yes, I was surrounded with love by love. My grandmother, he's the one who delivered me because he was a midwife at the time. So he delivered me. And it wrapped my brain sometimes. I think about it to say, as a midwife and you delivering your child, and your grandchild coming into this world is like, wow, that's supposed to be a lovely feeling. And to hear your grandchild cry, first head come out, shoulder, the first thing you ever see is your grandchild. And to see my parents, and you three of you guys hug up together. So it was like my mother, my grandmother hugging me. Oh, that was powerful love. That was love. So when I look at my life and look at myself, I wasn't an ordinary person. I came into this world created with love, joy, and happiness surrounded me. But anyway, guys, I grew up, and sometimes the enemy have a way to come into people life, because the enemy don't like to see love, the enemy don't like to see joy, and the enemy don't like to see happiness. So he tried to pull that away from a lot of parents. Unfortunately, that was my parents, one of the parents that the enemy tried to mess with, right? And he pulled that rug from underneath my parents. Did they mature enough to know that, listen, stick together? Did they mature enough to know that, okay, that rug is pulled away but somebody is going down? Did they mature enough to pull that person that was going down and to lift up that person? If you ask me, guys, I don't think they were mature enough. And after looking at my life and see what the enemy did to my parents, I'm not going to blame anyone. I realized, guys, or I come to the conclusion that they didn't mature enough. They didn't understand enough. They didn't know a lot of things, and what they knew at the time, that's what they gave to me. And it's not me alone who go through this. You have a lot more children who go through this in their life. But guys, when I look back again, as I said, I realized that my mother, I love her. I love her to my heart. No matter what happened throughout my life, no matter what I think she did wrong, no matter what she thinks she did wrong, one thing I glad for, one thing I appreciate her for is to give me life, to bring me in this world, guys. Because as a woman, as a mother, when you conceive, when you get conceived or get pregnant with a child, when you found out you're pregnant, you have a choice. You have two choices. It's either you're going to bring this child into this world or you're going to abort that child. And I thank God my mother didn't abort me. I thank God and I thank her. I appreciate her for her to bring me into this world, to carry me in her stomach for 9 months, feel the uncomfortness, and the feel bad, the discomfort, and everything like that, guys. And she brought me into this world, right? I appreciate her for that. Because of her, made me who I am today, because of the life that she gave me. So guys, I just want to give her thanks. I want to give her praise. I want to give her glory. And I want to give her honor for that. I want to give God the same thing too. Because when she brought me in this world, I was a toddler, a little baby. Don't know nothing, cannot do nothing. She take care of me until a certain age. Whatever happened, guys, and when I got older and realized what life is really about, I forgive myself first. Because we have to forgive our parents for everything that we think they did us wrong. Anything, whatever, as a child you think your parents did you wrong, we have to forgive ourselves first to have it against them, and to forgive them because they do not know better. What they did to us, what they gave us, what they do at the time, if you ask them, they don't know better. They didn't know better. What they give to you is what they know best. They didn't know better. So we have to forgive ourselves, and we have to forgive them, and we have to move on, and we have to love our mother just for one thing, guys, to give us life, to brought us into this world, that we can be the person we are today, can be the next president, can be the next prime minister, can be the next doctor, can be the next lawyer, can be the next teacher, can be the next nurse, can be whatever it is, and can be the next mother for someone else, guys, that at least you can teach your child better. If you ask if there's a college for motherhood, no, they didn't go to college. Nobody teach us parents how to take care of our child. In those days, a lot of people didn't know about child abuse or child neglect and all those things. Nowadays, we hear about child abuse, child neglect, child abandonment, and things like that. People didn't know about that because, you know what? If we look and think about it, they've been through a lot. As a single mother, again, guys, They been through a lot, because as a single mother, when the enemy rocked their boat and they decide, no matter what come my way, I'm gonna stick with my child. I'm gonna take my child with me. If I sink, my child gonna sink, and if I float, my child gonna float. And those parents, as a single mother who stood by their child or their children through thick and through thin, and to see them through, we have to salute them. And guys, you have to respect your parents for that. I see, guys, where a lot of children come of age and their parents fight for them, their mother, and go through so much for them. And when they come of age and they find their necks off, it's like they treat their parents so bad. The half might tell them, oh, don't do this for your mother, don't do that for your mother. Come on, no. You didn't know what my mother been through or go through to brought me here, to send me to school, to give me a life. For you to get me, the first thing you're supposed to give my mother thanks, to give me life, that you can have me, to be your wife, to be your girlfriend, to be whosoever it is, that I can work with you. Come on. We have to celebrate our mother, and we have to salute our mother. We have to respect our mother, because they are a pioneer. Without a mother, we don't have nothing. Without a mother, you don't have nothing. And they go through a whole lot. So all the children out there who, oh, I'm not going to talk to my mother because she did me this, I'm not going to talk to my mother because she did me that. Come on. You need to draw up your sleeve. You need to pull your sleeve up. You need to get yourself together and realize, thank your mother to give you life. She could have aborted you. She could have killed you. When you reach a couple weeks and she found out that that she's pregnant, she could have done away with you. And she did not. And she carried you in her stomach for 9 months. It's not easy. I'm a mother and I know what it is, the discomfort. When you're pregnant with a child, that child take over your body for that 9 months. You don't have no control of your body. Whatever that child say, he or she wants, that's what you have to give to that child. What that child say they want to eat, that's what you have to eat. The time that they want to go to sleep, what they want to do, everything is not easy for a mother. So, and this Mother Day, guys, I want to salute all mothers out there and children. Salute your mother. Take care of your mother. You can get anything else in this life, but you cannot get like a mother. When she's gone, I would be happy if my mother could be here with me today. But you know what, guys? I'm still happy she's not here. And why? She gone in person. But in spirit, she's with me every single step of the way. She's one of my guardian angels that guided me and protected me. My grandmother too. So I salute the both of them. And I just picture myself that day when I came into this world with my mother on one side and my grandmother on one side, and I'm in the middle. That's supposed to be joy in their heart. So I am joy. I am joy. And I'm happy to be joy, because I bring joy to my family. I bring joy to my mother. I bring joy to my grandmother. Because at that moment, when you realize that child come out and you look at it, you're your mother that brought you into this world, looking at your child that would be her grandchild at the same time. It's not everybody gets that opportunity. And my mother and her mother got that opportunity. So that will show you I'm a blessed child come into their world. So guys, pick up all the mother out there and children. Take care of your mother. Love them. Support them. Embrace them for who they are. You cannot change them. One thing we cannot change in this world is our family. We did not choose our parents. No. If we could have choose our parents, come on, we'd have do that long time. several times, changing round and round and round. But we cannot do that. God gave them to us, and it's for a reason why God gave them to us. We couldn't be child of somebody else. They have to be our parents. And guys, we have to salute our mother. So I salute all the mother out there, the pioneer, the single mother who stood up for their children. I salute you. Peace, love, joy, and happiness. Salute you.